favorite products, AMAG, AMAG.com. And Stuart, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, tell us what AMAG does.
So AMAG is a manufacturer of end-to-end security solutions, everything from access control, video, identity management. We have a whole ecosystem of identity management that allows you to operationalize your security and get a lot more value out of it.
Operationalize is the word I could never pronounce when Ken was on my show last year. But it's a great word because so much of security now is more complex. And you can put somebody in front of the council, in front of the interface, and they can make the system work. But if it doesn't interact with all the other systems and it's not operational, and you have to make separate vertical products, so to speak, it falls apart, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us how you guys accomplish that, because that's kind of unique. I don't hear people saying and using that word. And I think it's the key word to success in the security business, to merge those two things now.
Absolutely. So what we found over years and years of doing this is, security systems are really good at opening doors and firing alarms and doing those kind of things. But like you said, we took a really deep look at what people do on a day-to-day basis and what they spend their time trying to do. And we learned that, if you really look at what the end goals are and the security requirements and the other systems in play, by looking at that and automating functions around that and connecting to other systems, you can be a lot more efficient. You get rid of a lot of noise. You can handle problems much quicker, and everybody's happy. The security guards are happy. Your customer, the employees, the students, whatever, whoever the people you're protecting are happier. The whole system,
right?
Just works better that way.
So now let's talk about the guard, because this is an important person to me. I used to run guard companies, and it's a tough business, right? And there's a growing gap now. We have a 1 million person shortage of IT people that can work and program this equipment. And now we have a population of guards that, through automation, right, not so much stuff you're doing, but like robots and automatic cameras and stuff, they're starting to lose positions too. And we're going to have this gap here. Tell us how your solution brings these guards into the fold and how easy it is for them to use it, because that's the end user most of all.
Well, and that's the whole idea.
Right.
We're not out here trying to replace guards, obviously.
Yeah.
The idea is what we want to do is make it more efficient, so that the guards can be worrying about human safety and
exactly
things
the people
like that.
part, right?
And
that's so
not
important.
worrying about what they're entering into a logbook or writing into a spreadsheet or things like that. It's all about making the most effective use of the time, and giving the results that you need to keep everybody secure.
Now I remember talking to Ken in this say the word again.
Now you're going to mess me up. Operational.
There you go.
Yeah.
He had something really slick about the access control that was kind of different than most access control systems. Tell me about that.
So again, it's designed to be really easy to use. The information's all there. What we try to do when we look at things is we really try to make it so everything that the user of that system's going to use is in their face.
Okay.
And then anything they need to do, they can do within 3 clicks.
Oh, 3 clicks. That's fascinating.
So we strive really hard, and we spend a lot of time to make that a reality.
And that's very unique, I think. I've never seen that interface with 3 clicks in the business so far. I mean, that might be something unique you guys do.
I think it is pretty unique.
Yeah.
Everybody does things a little differently, but yeah, I think we're known for being very easy to use and very quick responding.
Now, do you guys, you're manufacturers obviously, but let's say I only have one of your components and I'm going to use somebody else's access control system. Can we link those two together using your interface?
Yeah, I mean, it depends what you want to do, and again, that's the whole gist of what we're talking about. Is we design everything with open interfaces. We try and follow industry standards as best as possible, and then we connect to other systems depending on what you want to do and what those systems are and what type of connectivity they offer on the other end. Generally, yes, we can connect to pretty much anything and work with it.
What's your favorite product you guys make?
I'm partial to Symmetry Connect.
Okay, tell us about that.
So it's an identity and access management system. It's really for regulated industries like airports, banks, energy production, things like that, where there's a lot of government scrutiny on what's happening inside the business. It actually allows you to automate a lot of those processes of who gets access to what. It lets you implement what's called least privileged access, which is basically giving people what they need to do their job and nothing more. And if I need more access, and let's say you're the data manager, I'd ask you through a request, can I have access? It would go to you. You say yes or no. The system implements it based on the rules in place, security's not spending all their day punching buttons at a keyboard.
That's good.
You know, it kind of takes the tasks out to the people that are in charge of them. Security's monitoring off anything goes wrong. They can manage by exception, but you know, it's a really cool product, and it forces you to be in compliance all the time.
That's excellent. We had an old system back in the day at Fox when it first came out. Problem. Everybody had access to everything, and we had to spend hours and hours of time putting each door out of 200 doors. Who could see which door, right? My basic rule is always no for access control, right? But most access control systems are yes and then take away, right? So this sounds more like the basic kind of a no starting point, and we're going to grant you things, you know, when you need to do it. And that's the best way to do it, because otherwise people sneak in by accident,
And,
you know, not malicious.
Yeah, and generally you're out of compliance then. And what happens, you know, you said several hundred doors. Imagine if you're a global bank with 60,000 doors,
right,
or, you know, 120,000 doors. How do you manage all that? You could spend literally months on end managing it.
Yeah. Now, can the average guard use that?
Yeah, it's simple. It's all web-based. It's, again, 3 clicks. It's designed to be easy to use. Everybody's just looking at it from their job function. You know, administering it, setting it up, that takes a little bit of time, but even that's not so bad.
What keeps Stuart awake at night? What do you worry about?
You know what? I sleep pretty well.
Well, that's excellent. We always like to hear that here on Security Guy TV. That's excellent.
But, you know, yeah, I mean, obviously.
Is there something in the industry that's looming that you're kind of like, AMAG's kind of like watching and paying attention
to? So I'm very excited about the industry and where it's going. I see more and more of the convergence of IT and Internet of Things, and you know, all these new technologies, you know, kind of bending in and blending in with security systems, which we've been slow to adopt, but I think, you know, as an industry, we're doing a very good job now.
Excellent. Stuart Tucker, AMAG.com, AMAG.com. Thanks for coming on Security Guy TV.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. Stand by in a few minutes. We'll be up with our next interview right here at ASIS 2017 in Dallas, Texas. Stand by. Right here at ASIS 2017 in Dallas, Texas. Stand by.